Okay, everyone, we are back with my second video post Asia and semi still finishing up with COVID slash the cold or whatever you want to call it these days. Little prediction of the future right here. Little P Trump 2024 victory card. Can't really go wrong with that. Just a little card of greatness. I've got these on my YouTube if anyone is interested, or my eBay if anyone's interested. I've got a couple of these floating around or offer up or whatever it is. Um, anyway, in my Facebook group, Sports Card Nonsense, which I'll put a image up here on the screen of it, um, people have been raving about these Collector's Edge like mystery packs. So when I was at the old Walgreens the other night, I picked up two of them when getting a prescription for my wife. And so let's see what we can find in here. Secondly, on my last video, the Japanese baseball card ones, I got a comment from a user who was wondering about giveaways and whatnot, which I do plan to do once I get a few more subscribers because I don't want to be giving out cards to the same 10 people all the time. And so I'm be happy to do that, but you've got to actually subscribe to my channel as well, which ironically, the guy asking for the giveaway was not a subscriber. And so I understand you want something for free, but you gotta at least be a follower to get something in there. So anyway, without further ado, we will take a peek at these Collector's Edge boxes after I can rip this one open. And see, this one's got a lot of glue on it. I don't know what that's all about. I hope no one, look at this mess of glue right here. I hope no one decided to pre-go through this one and put it back together for me. I've heard a lot of rumors about that in the latest in that sports card group again on Facebook, people are alleging that breakers or whatever are going through and picking through the packs and taking all the good stuff out and then resealing them and whatnot. And I even saw a picture that some guy posted. He bought something on Amazon or whatever, and the packs of the cards that he got were all sliced on the side. So, oh, glue got Billy. Oh, fuckface. So, anyway, let's see if we can pull off anything fun in these Collector's Edge boxes. I know there's these two packs here. Pretty old stuff here. Actually, now this is, what year is this? 2021? That might be something interesting in there. We'll open this, but I'm not anticipating anything good in here. So we'll do those last. Let's go through the singles here. See what we can find. Anything fun here. Kershaw. I don't know what that set is. Who is this? Oh, Randy Velarde. I believe I'm friends with his cousin in some capacity. Ryan Zimmerman. Oh, these are all, every single one's flipped. Sean Rodriguez. Some of these are the same set here. I don't know how I'm going to organize these. I've got no idea how to organize my cards. They're just kind of all over the place. Before I actually do giveaways, if someone's watching this and is interested in something, you're always welcome to shoot me an email and I'll send it to you, or we'll work something out depending on what it is. Jason Bay, he was kind of fun back in the day. Not a bad fantasy player. Rafael Belliard, everyone wants a long journeyman middle infielder card. Greg Olson, former closer. Bernard Gilkey. Okay, I haven't heard of this guy. I'm a pretty big baseball fan. Al Osuna. I wonder if that's Roberto's dad from the last video. Robbie Thompson. Pat Kelly. John Jaha. I remember seeing him at spring training back in the day. Jose Uribe. I wonder if that's Juan Uribe's dad. To look that up. Benito Santiago. This guy I always thought was interesting because he liked to wear number 9, but didn't like the way, he was a catcher. He didn't like the way that the back strap went on his uniform, so he selected the number 09, so the strap would go between the numbers. I always thought that was interesting, and I read something about that and confirmed that was the case. All right, 2 more guys I've not heard of. What year is this? '85, the year of my birth. Who is this? Brian McRae. All right. Joe Carter. Might be the best card we've gotten so far, with maybe the exception of this Kershaw. Don't know who you are. I think a lot of these cards are going to be going into a team bag that I'm going to give away at the Diamondbacks game, which I did. I went to the D-backs game a little over a week ago. There's a Mark McGwire. It's not a terrible one. Went to the D-backs game a little over a week ago and saw the Marlins right before the All-Star break. And I brought this with me, which now I've got to pull it out from the floor. Well, breaking opening cards. I brought this box with me, and I had it full and I refilled it, but I packed all my old base cards in here that I was giving away, and I would just walk around and give them to kids. And it was pretty fun. And these kids have no idea. They just like getting free baseball cards. But one way to get rid of your old cards and just, maybe these kids will get enjoyment out of it and maybe start collecting themselves. So anyway, back to this mess of, so far a mess of these baseball collector's edges. Although I will say these things are cheap enough. Another Uribe. They're kind of cheap enough where you can buy a few of them and just have some fun, which what we're doing right now. So, all right, first handful, nothing great. Still nothing great. Okay, I will say I liked this set growing up. I remember I had an Andy Van Slyke one that was pretty neat. So that's kind of fun. All right, Dave Righetti, the Spaghetti. Never heard of you. Never heard of you. My goodness. Rick Sutcliff, you're on ESPN, but I don't like you. Is this Jesse Orozco? Yep, he played forever. Not as much as Jamie Moyer, but who do we got here? Jason Jacome? No idea. Brian Hunter. This is not the normal Brian Hunter. I remember Brian L. Hunter. Jason Grimsley. What year is this? 92? Oh, Astro. Is this? Oh, that's funny. So I just mentioned we got Brian Hunter here, where I already lost the card. Oh, here it is. It's the second card down. Brian Hunter, left-handed first baseman. This is Brian L. Hunter. I believe he was an outfielder. Yeah, so I remember him from the Astros. Kind of funny. I believe they're not related. Rob Dibble. I think isn't he on ESPN or somewhere on TV these days? Darryl Strawberry. I kind of like this cosmic look of these cards. Kind of a fun one. J.C. Ramirez. That's a newer card within the last 5 years, unlike most of these. Upper Deck 92. Jeff King, Candy Maldonado, Dwayne Henry. Junk. All right, what else we got? Steve Sachs. I saw the Canseco on this, thought maybe it'd be him, but nope. Yeah, these guys, excellent. Oh, thank you. Give me two of the same guy that I've never heard of. Fun stuff. All right, Denny Nagel, heard of you. You weren't that great. Really? This second box, because this was the second stack I pulled, you guys are going to give me two of the same one? That's just wonderful. Milt Thompson. Wasn't he traded for someone that ended up being a really bad trade? I mean, it says there's a trade on here, but it's not the trade I was thinking of. I thought in the movie Bull Durham, Susan Sarandon was talking about one of the worst trades involved him. Maybe not. I know Larry Anderson for Jeff Bagwell was a pretty bad trade for the Red Sox.
Bad trades are part of baseball. I mean, who can forget Frank Robinson for Milt Pappas, for God's sake?
Right? It's not even a real card. It's a postseason card. Steve Shields, Alvin Davis, Charles Nagy rookie card. There was some woman on OfferUp on Facebook here in Phoenix that was trying to sell a Charles Nagy autographed baseball for like $150. And I was like, what are you doing? Doyle Alexander. Was he part of that Susan Sarandon trade? I'm going to have to look that up and see what that was and put a little picture on the screen here talking about that. Where are the hits box? So I got to go buy 6 more of you to get one? I like an autograph. That's my favorite thing. Dennis Martinez. He was the first Latin American pitcher to throw a perfect game. Chris Speier. He's not any good. And I think he had a son named Justin Speier that was in the pros for a little bit and went to the same high school as me. All right, last handful here before we open the 2 packs. This is a newer card. 2012. Okay, it's not that much. Not that new. It's still 12 years ago. Eric Chavez. He was all right for a little bit. What is this? Ian Desmond. That's a Topps Chrome. What year is this? 2019, 2020. I mean, it's semi-new. Bartolo Colon. Big Sexy. I like Bartolo Colon. He's always fun. Of course, this card you can see is not flat, but we'll put him in the fun pile. Johnny Damon, back when he was on Oakland. Okay. Kevin McReynolds. Bobby Jones. I mean, I'm a pretty big baseball fan. Here we go. There's a Diamondbacks one. Never liked Matt Williams, the Hall of Famer. And I say that jokingly because there was a radio show host in Phoenix named Bruce Jacobs who I thought was hilarious. He ended up getting fired after September 11th because he said some derogatory things about Middle Eastern people. But he didn't like Matt Williams. But for some reason, everyone in town thought Matt Williams was just so great. And he used to just refer to Matt Williams all the time as the Hall of Famer. So that one's kind of funny in and of itself. What we got here? John Patterson. I know I have a card of this guy's black. I got a card of a white guy named John Patterson, who was the number 1 overall pick, and I don't think he panned out because I never heard of either one of these guys. Mickey Tettleton. He's in a movie of some sorts. I don't remember which one though. Greg Swindell, Diamondbacks closer for a minute on the racist Cleveland Indians. Boo. They should change their name back. This Guardians thing is absolute nonsense. Tom O'Malley. That name sounds familiar, not from a baseball sense, but I think there's someone else in the world named Tom O'Malley that's a little semi-famous. And then Vince Faison, whoever you are, back from 2000. Okay, well that was a handful of shit. So let's see what we can get in this, which I'm not anticipating anything good here. And I didn't realize this video was going on 13, 14 minutes now. So I will try to, if I do this again, I'll make it a little quicker. Here's one of these puzzle cards. Okay. And this old Donruss set's just some garbage. What is this Stan Musial card, though? And there's probably a bunch of them printed out, but whatever. Joe Carter. Second Jeff Reardon card in this group. Another racist Indians card. As I say that jokingly. Oh, a checklist. Everyone likes getting a checklist when you get these. Just a waste of a card.
They're crap. Crap.
Wow, this whole
crap,
pack was some
mega
shit.
Crap.
All right.
$200 for all.
This is our last hope here that we can pull something decent out of this, or these 2 boxes will be big thumbs down. Well, one of them's already a thumbs down because we haven't got anything good. So, Obi-Wan, your only hope.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Chris Bryant, who's just fallen off a cliff since the World Series, basically. Jahmai Jones, never even heard of you. These cards are all unlicensed too. They got no logos on them. Never heard of you, Mr. Medina. Ty Cobb. I mean, not that it's a legit Ty Cobb, but the movie Cobb, if you haven't seen it, pretty hilarious. A lot of racist undertones to it because that was way back in the day. And he even drops a few N-bombs throughout the movie. Yeah, I mean, Cobb played starting in 1911, according to the back of this. So, yeah, there was definitely some not very nice things going on back then. Eddie Collins, okay. Well, that was rather disappointing. But anyway, it was still fun going through and see what we can get here. But, and I will say probably next time I go get some more prescriptions for my wife, I'll probably pick up another 2 boxes and see if we can get something. And ultimately, because now I'm invested in this, I will probably get 8 to see if the 1 and 8 were here contains a hit is actually true. But I really hate when they say this because they're pre-sorted cards. I mean, they know what's going in them because someone's sitting back there funneling them together. So, I mean, also, I don't know what they determine as a hit either. So, anyway, that was moderately fun. If you're out there, thanks for watching. Give me a comment, give me a like, give me a subscribe. I know who's subscribing now because I figured out how to do that on YouTube. And it's weird that my page says I have 19 subscribers. But when I actually look at my subscribers, only 13 are listed. So I don't know what that means. I'll have to figure that out maybe one of these days. But anyway, thanks for watching. Give me a comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. P. Trump, live on. And old fuckface here, he'll be with us next time too. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one.